When last we left our heroes, they dispatched the Gorgon in the stables. After the last remnant of Madame Varine's warped menagerie was dispatched, our heroes then embarked on a new adventure: homeownership. Lachexius, who found that his ride had ditched him in favor of a jaunt into the Nine Hells, volunteered his services as steward of the manor. A parade of local villagers from the surrounding region began descending on Verine Manor, bearing all assortment of tributes to pay to the madam, including foodstuffs, textiles, raw materials, medicinal herbs, and, in one case, an infant child. Our heroes spread the word of Madame Verine's eviction and laid the groundwork for trade agreements with these settlements in an effort to help them emerge from the shadow of Madame Verine's oppression. The time then came to leave Verine Manor behind, with our heroes setting their sights on the heart of Trirexia, with a first stop in Wellsgrove. With Xanthion holding the reins of the carriage, a day of travel passed without so much as a hiccup. The night, however, was not so kind. A stranger, dressed only in a cloak and wearing some sort of animal skull as a mask, came striding into the camp, where he proceeded to tank an insane amount of damage from Xanthion's bow without flinching, before dropping Morlo with two swipes from his hulking blade. Just 1 second. Love you. You going to Boomer? All right, cool. Give him pets and scritches. Do it. You know you want to. It is Emma's turn. Ben, Titus is on deck. Emma, you're up.
Okay. How far is Morlo from me? Let me count. Morlo's over here?
Morlo is 70 feet from you at the current moment.
Okay. I want to 5, 10, and healing word Morlo.
Okay. So you cast Healing Word, which drops your invisibility, correct?
I don't remember putting invisibility up in the first place, but yeah.
Invisibility drops. So, Emma, you hold out your hand and mutter an incantation. Your hand begins to glow, as opposed to the white that it tends to glow when Natari heals someone. Yours is more of a verdant green, tapping into the ancient druidic magic that flows through the world of Zekarist. And you put your hand out toward Morlo, and you feel the druidic healing energy course through the distance toward him and start to take root. You see a soft green glow radiate around his form, and then these black tendrils of energy, as if pushing against it, snake up out of his wounds, and the green energy dissipates. Morlo, you gain no hit points. Any movement?
Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. I just moved 10 feet. Oh, shit. Emma's gonna yell out to the rest of the party that she can't heal Morlo.
Okay.
And I've got an action. What I was gonna do isn't gonna work. If I can get close to him, I can cast Restoration. But I don't know if Lesser Restoration will be enough. I'm going to step up. I'm just going to turn invisible again and step back here.
Turning invisible 15. Before you move?
30, yeah.
Titus, you're up. You are currently prone, resting against the tree trunk, neck standing as this lumbering, massive form of this person wearing this skull mask is striding past you. This close to him, you can see like his skin is just covered in scars and like superficial wounds, both healed over and still oozing. Like his skin is just basically turned to leather by virtue of scar tissue. What are you doing?
Can I get a religious check to see if I know what he relates to?
What's your passive religion?
14.
Everything about him is screaming the mother of woe.
All right, jump up, scream, "Whoa!" And then
standing provokes an opportunity attack, just so you know.
Can I roll and use my disengage?
If you use your cunning action to disengage, no movement of any kind will provoke an opportunity attack.
All right, use my cunning action to disengage.
All right.
And then casting magic missile at him.
Okay.
At 4th level.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d4.
Why didn't that come through the way it's supposed to?
I don't know, but you got max damage, so that's 20 points of damage point blank on this guy.
All right, and then now I have half my movement or my full movement.
Well, it took 15 feet of movement to stand up.
Does that include disengage?
Disengage just is something you do so that your movement does not cause an opportunity attack. So you got 15 feet of movement
5,
left.
10, 15. And I'm done.
Petra's still asleep in the tree. We love you, Aaron. Hurry back. Jim, Natari is up. You are currently prone inside the tent.
Okay, and where is Morlo? Is he by that trailer thingy?
Morlo is all the way over here.
Crap. Okay, I want to move within 30 feet of him. I don't know if I can get that close. Let's see, can I get within that close? I am 65 feet. Where's the threat at?
I'm sorry, where's what?
Where's the bad guy? That's the bad guy?
That's the bad guy.
Oh, shoot. I want to use channel. One of my actions is called channel divinity, but I need to be within 30 feet. What's my maximum movement?
I would suggest to do something offensive.
All right, I'll do something offensive. I'll just do a guiding bolt.
What's that one spell we saw, Isaac? Does he have it?
Right now, from inside the tent, you would have an obstructed view.
Oh, he's inside tent.
Oh, I got to step out.
Right.
Well, I'm going to step out.
All right. So moving, since Emma is right behind you, you can move into Emma's space. You don't even know that she's there because she's invisible, but you can feel her form as you start to move out.
Disgusting.
Moving to there costs you 25 feet because it's 15 feet to stand up and then 10 feet to move into the space of another person.
If Titus can yell, I would like to yell to Natari to run. It's the mother of woe. Run.
All right. So you have stepped out, and you would have to step like up there or there to get a clean shot. But that will be it for your movement.
Oh, then I can't run. All right. Well,
you could dash. Run. You could dash. And have
after I strike?
Extra... No striking and just dash, and then you run.
I should dash for cover. How much dashing do I get? 10,
well,
20 feet?
If you dash, you move your speed again, which I think is 35 feet.
Yeah, but you won't be able to take an action. You'll just move, and then you're done. So...
There's nowhere to take cover. that distance.
Take cover
like that.
behind Xantheon. Xantheon would let you do it.
Or get behind the wagon.
That's why I'll go by. I'm gonna go by the wagon. 30 feet.
Okay.
Whoops. I gotta select myself. Okay, I'm on stupid pin thingy.
Don't select yourself too much or you'll go blind.
Oh, I thought that was something else. Okay, good.
All right. So that's where you're ending up? All right.
I'm not gonna mute myself.
So you guys watch as Natari crawls out, bumps kind of into Emma and moves out of her space and looks for a moment like he is about to cast an offensive spell at the enemy. Titus just yells run. So Natari starts to book it toward to take cover behind the carriage, and you guys watch as this person wearing this skull mask, their eyes just as soon as they put eyes on Natari and just follow his movement up behind the carriage. Round 2. Ed. You are muted. If I could ask you to come off of mute.
There it is.
There you go.
Sorry about that.
All right. So, having taken camp for the night and noticing the nearby campfire in the distance, waking up for a 2 a.m. Answer to nature's call, noticing this shadowy figure strolling resolutely toward this campsite, you have followed after a safe distance behind and watch as this menacing, hulking behemoth walks into this camp of strangers, pulls out a gigantic blade that is designed for nothing but pain and destruction, and with 2 swipes drops a very stout looking turtle, and then takes 3 arrows straight to the chest without even so much as flinching or crying out, strides into the camp with a look of determination. You feel in the pit of your stomach your worst fears are realized that this person is a harbinger of doom for this adjacent campsite to yours. I need you, if you could please, get to the right layer. Token layer. Please select your token and roll initiative on your D&D Beyond character sheet.
All right. Quick question: is there a way? Because most of the playing field is covered up by our icons. Is there a way to make those smaller?
Zoom out, top right corner.
That makes the playing field smaller.
Yeah, your token should only take up 1 square.
No, I mean like our at the bottom where it has everybody's name and like their picture.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, there is a way to
Yes.
do that. Top right-hand corner, absolute top right-hand corner, the little gear.
Yep.
Text and chat options.
Yep.
Let's see here. No, actually, sorry. Audio. No, not audio and video. Where do we want this?
Go to audio video and go to video display, and I always have it set to names only.
Yeah, sorry, there you go. Audio video, tab over to video display, and select names only.
Aha. Perfect, thank you. All right, let
Yep.
me zoom back in where I can actually see.
Also, Ed, if you click in the Google Chrome window and then put your mouse over the text, hold down the control button and scroll down your mouse wheel, everything will shrink on your screen.
Okay, I think I got you.
All right.
Yeah, I can see good now. I'm good.
Excellent. So
Thank
go ahead and select your character token and roll initiative into the initiative order, please.
Okay. left click the thing, and how do I roll initiative?
If you go onto your D&D Beyond character sheet, there should be
Oh, yeah.
right in the middle. It says initiative. If you click on it,
Initiative.
it should roll.
I got you.
All right.
Ooh, good.
18.
Oh, we're going with 18. I see he's got 26.
Oh, did it roll twice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll give you the 26.
Plus
Not that it matters.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Bray, Ed. Hell yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Okay. Ed, you're up.
All right. Let's see. And the bad guy is. Can I click on people?
there.
Don't mess anything up. Right there.
Correct.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Here's what I'm wanting to do, and I'm gonna probably have to have your help with mechanics starting off. If he turns invisible, I want to go turn invisible, get close to him, and cast a spell. Can I do all that in one turn?
No, because casting invisibility is an action. So you
okay.
could turn invisible and then get closer. Then you would have to wait until next turn to do your action.
All right. Let's do that then.
All right, so you cast invisibility.
Yep.
Exagora then becomes invisible, which I have just marked on your token, and you can move. I believe your movement is 30 feet.
Okay. Yes, it is 30 feet.
All right, each square is 5 feet, so go ahead and move your token.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
All right.
And then you also have cunning action, which you can dash and move another 30 feet, or hide, or disengage.
Okay.
So you could move more if you want to.
I do. To use a spell that requires me to speak to somebody, do I have to be adjacent to them, or how close do I have to be?
What are you thinking about using?
Using Dissonant Whispers.
What's the range on Dissonant Whispers?
Oh, 60 feet.
Yeah, so you're good from right where
I'm
you're
good.
at.
Okay.
But you can
So-
move to try to get closer if you want to.
Let's see.
Just know that casting Dissonant Whispers will take down your invisibility.
Yep. As soon as you
That's fine.
cast a spell, invisibility is gone.
That's fine. I'm gonna move. I don't have to move the whole 30, do I?
No, any amount.
Okay. Here, I don't want to get into rough territory.
Okay, great.
Alright.
That is your turn.
Yes.
All right. Scott, I need you to roll a d20 for me, please.
Okay. Go, Scott. Let's go, baby.
We actually, unless you want to change it, because we did it weird last time.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading through the player's handbook yesterday, and death throws are actually done at the beginning of your turn.
Beginning, not end. Interesting.
So if you get 20, you can still get up and then do your turn.
That's interesting. Good to know. Awesome. Thank you for the rules clarification. All
My
right.
daughter
well,
changed the setting so it says Dominique instead of Dominique or Scott, so I'm changing it back.
so just that is one death saving throw success. Also, at the start of your turn, you don't know anything is happening. Those close, so actually, Ed, you would be the closest, and actually the only one close enough to see. The wounds that have been inflicted on the turtle's form start to fester a strange black energy, and then like a splash of black blood out of them that just oozes down his chest. You also lose a death saving throw. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Natari, whatever removes curse or kind of kick-ass healing spell you have, the highest level healing spell you have, you need
Greater
to get to
restoration.
him and heal him.
Greater restoration. I think that's the plan.
Scott, I need a Constitution saving throw for Morlo, please.
Okay.
Okay. So just note that Morlo has one save and one failed death save. Okay. Felix is up. Xanthion, you're on deck.
Okay, so Felix is going to fly over.
Any change in altitude or still at 15 feet?
I'm right above the carrot, right?
Right.
Okay, so then yeah. Let's see, from the original spot. Actually, we'll do that. So it sort of flies around, seeing Natari run up, and first up, Natari, hand me the book.
What book? No, I'm not. Just kidding. I thought it was in the book of holding. Was it in the bag of holding, or I have it?
You have it.
No, you have it.
You refuse to put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. No.
It's a matter of life and death. I can fly away. Give me the book.
All right, you've made the request. He won't be able to do it until his next turn. Because it takes an object interaction, unless you want the action to be to try to grab it off of this person. In which case you would have to find it before you can grab it.
I don't want to be a dick about it, though.
Can you pick Natari up?
Natari.
So what?
How heavy is Natari?
Well, Natari is wearing full plate armor. What is Felix's strength score?
Not that good. 10.
Yeah, no. With the weight of him, all of his gear, and full plate armor, there's no way Felix is carrying him.
So, Felix, hand me the book. No. Zips around. Well, you have a fine moment to think about it while I take care of this. Fireball.
Okay.
Let's see here. 20 foot. That's 20.
You're gonna hit Petra.
There's your fireball. Place it as you will.
It's 20 foot, right?
That is the effective fireball that has just appeared on the screen.
And that is
you have control of that. It is a 20-foot radius, which means a 40-foot diameter. You have control of that. So with that, you would hit one of the horses.
Ah, hell.
Fuck the horses.
Yeah, I don't see you there. Well,
you do know that would also get Petra.
And Morlo now.
Well, does he even know Petra's in the tree?
Yeah. You guys were aware of where everybody was sleeping.
Center it on the fucker. Center it on the fucker.
Well, then I do too.
Who cares about the horses? We can get new ones.
I don't think Fireball is the right approach here.
You're not going to get him
You have
with
like
that.
Scorching Ray? Well, no, you need a save spell. Probably. Because he has a ridiculous AC.
Yeah, that's my thinking right now. Is it's as best we got, and Petra's got good decks.
How would
Do you have Azar's Scorcher?
So
All right. Are we sticking with fireball?
that's where it's going.
Okay.
Here we go, motherfucker. Sorry.
Sorry, Aaron.
Sorry, Aaron.
Okay. Let me bring up her character sheet.
DC 16.
24 fire damage. Here. Petra.
Come on, Petra, do good.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a 25 for Petra. So yeah, definitely.
Only 12 for her.
All right. Take that back to the GM layer because the effect is over now. All right, so you guys watch as Felix just flies around and gets position and slaps his hands together, and for the first time in the campaign, a fireball goes shooting forward and just erupts into a blast of flame. For the first time, you do see this figure like actually react to something on the battlefield, like looks up momentarily, averting his eyes from Natari to see Felix hovering above him, and as the fireball comes in, just kind of twists away from it a little bit, trying to find himself some cover. 24 points of fire damage. To Petra. Okay, and the fire dissipates in a roaring. This basically, Ed, this singes your eyebrows. It's like all of a sudden you're trying to get good position and like kind of like the grill felt delight in time, and you just kind of like singe yourself at the barbecue.
Then
All right.
Can I look at Natari just real quick? I'm serious.
All right. Any other movement?
No movement from there. Because
All
that should have been all 30, correct?
I believe so. Are you still 15 feet in the air, or have you come down to right above?
I'd be about 5 foot off the ground now.
5 feet off the ground. Got it. Okay. Xanthion, you're up.
Xanthion's gonna look at Natari and say, "Stop messing around. Give him the book." And then I'm gonna look back at the creature. Use Hunter Sense.
Okay. What all does the Hunter Sense give you?
Tells me the creature type, immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities. That's it.
Okay. He is a humanoid. He is immune to being frightened. He is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. No vulnerabilities.
And then my bonus action, I will cast Slayer's Prey on him.
Okay.
So
Does
now we-
Slayer's Prey require...
concentration? No, it does not.
All right, so you were still concentrating on Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
Slayer's Prey and Slayer's Prey. All right. Any
And
movement?
I will back up. Can I climb up on top of the carriage?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Easily.
do that and shout to the party. He's not gonna take as much damage from me and Morlo's bow and axe attack. So, spellcasters, this is your fight.
It is his turn. So, having finally shown some response to a threat on the battlefield, having twisted away slightly from the incoming fireball from Felix, he just regains his composure and starts striding forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he is actually going to duck underneath Felix because Felix is 5 feet in the air. So ducking underneath Felix, he comes in with his blade ready, staring daggers into Natari.
Sorry about that, Shannon. I was saying I'll just move Felix over. We know that I'm directly on top of him, but so that way no one loses him.
Correct. All right. What is Natari's AC?
Just a second. AC, which is This page, I'm going to scroll up. Oh, good. 20.
20. Okay. He just brings the blade up, and this is just like a haymaker. Like he is just swinging for the fences. And as doing so, he isn't taking the best time to line up his shot. A shot that probably, if he had taken more time to align it, would have hit you square. But because he just puts so much into it, he overswings, and you're able to bring up your shield. Or no, not your shield. You're able to just turn, and the shoulder plate of your armor just deflect the slash of his sword off of it in a brilliant spray of sparks. And then he swings back around. And hits on the second attack. You take 18 points of slashing damage. And then an additional 7 points of necrotic damage as the same tendrils of energy, of dark energy, like flood from the blade into the wound that is inflicted. Emma, you're up.
Was that 25 points of damage?
20. Yeah, 25.
I want to do Moonbeam right here. Well, no, that's going to catch Felix. Fuck!
Yep.
Fuck it. He just fireballed everybody. Moonbeam his ass.
I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
All right. Go ahead and tip that over for me if you could, please. And it is a Constitution save. All right. He rolled a 12. That is a failure. He is going to use a legendary resistance to succeed.
Wait, hold on.
He has legendary resistance.
And he's immune.
At the end of each of its turns, it can make a Constitution save.
Got it. Okay. So it worked. Oh, yeah. You got to roll to hit first.
It got a 21.
You got a 21 to hit. 21 hits. All right. It is affected. Okay.
Thank God.
Ray of Enfeeblement. Can you tip over the description so I know exactly what it does?
Yeah.
It does only half damage with weapons attacks that use strength until the spell ends. Got it. Okay.
And I am going to bonus action.
You're gonna do what to your bonus action?
I know. You know what I mean. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm going to have out my Staff of the Adder at the ready, and that's my turn.
Okay. Titus, you're up.
All right. What did Xanthion find out, and did he shout it to the group?
Yeah, he said, basically he said that Marshall's weapons aren't going to be as effective in this fight, so this one is up to the
Spellcasters.
Spellcasters.
How bad off does Nashari look?
Took a pretty good whack at him.
All right. How bad off does the other guy look?
I mean, he's bleeding. He was bleeding when he walked into your camp.
Okay.
He's got 3 arrows sticking out of his chest that he doesn't seem to be concerned about. So it's kind of hard to gauge if and how much he is hurt.
All right. First things first. I am going to use this item. How do I send this over?
There should be a button that says display in VTT.
All right. You see that? I'm using
Yep.
this item. Then I am casting this spell with that item.
Okay.
And I am making it look like everything just flips. With my religion, do I know what the fear is of the Mother of Woe?
Well, you know that the sworn enemies of the Mother of Woe are the Blessed Mother and the Defender Queen.
All right. I am making Felix look like the Mother Queen, flying above, all angelic. I am making Natari look like the Blessed Mother
You can only create one phantasmal object with this spell.
within how many feet? I thought it was like
it can be no larger than a 10-foot cube.
All right, so in that 10-foot cube, right centered here, all
Yeah.
right, I'm making Natari look like the Blessed Mother, and Felix look like the Queen, and they're all just bearing that, just like divine intervention just happened,
Got it. Okay.
and they should have disadvantage on with resisting it.
All right. So target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon to your choice. Got it. Okay. So
And it's only visible to them based on how that how the phantasmal force reads.
right. That is a fail. So yep, the illusion takes root in this creature's mind.
And like they're bearing down on them, and I'm hoping to distract them enough to where our people can get away. And they'll also take damage from the illusion. So those things are attacking him. I don't know how you want to work that. So
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Target. Okay, awesome. Any movement for Titus?
no, Titus has gotten this look of like just sheer fuck you energy. I mean, sheer bad person energy, and walking slowly toward the thing, holding the illusion.
Okay.
Sorry for the foul language.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Okay. Petra is up. Just from the inside of the tree that is slightly smoking now, you just hear, ow. Natari, it's your turn. You are muted.
Okay, woo, I got unmuted. Wow. All right, so I'm a Blessed Mother Mary to this guy, right?
Yeah, but you don't know that.
I can't command it to kill itself. Well, can I touch myself and heal myself or no? Man, you guys want me to work on Titus, but I don't think he's worried about Titus right now. He's worried about me. And I have
Morlo up
We do need Morlo up.
immediately.
And he's dead or he's alive. You just need hit points.
You need like greater
he's-
restoration.
What? I got Beacon of Hope.
He's cursed. He needs greater restoration.
I was looking, I didn't see you.
Greater Restoration, I think, is level 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's above. You do not have access to those spells yet.
Oh.
That's why I couldn't find and I don't have nothing really to help him other than I can do spirit guardians to protect myself.
That might be good, actually.
If you have sanctuary, that might be good. That would be actually really good.
I have a bit. Oh, okay, I'll just throw it in the chat. Whoop. I don't know what that means. That's what I have.
Spirit Guardians. Okay. What that will do is create like a field of like protective, like spectral creatures around you that will attack him at the start of his turn.
And they do radiant damage?
Radiant damage, yep.
Okay. That's a pretty consistent way to put out damage, too.
All right. So that is your action. Any movement?
I think in order that, well, I don't know the illusion exists, but I can't move or the illusion doesn't work. So I need to stay put.
Well, no, he'll see it no matter what because it's in his mind. Like Titus has put it into his mind. It might be centered around you, but you being there isn't necessary.
Anywhere he's going to follow me, so I guess I'm just going to stay put.
Standing pat. Okay. Top of round 3. Ed, you're up. You are muted, Ed.
Forget that it doesn't take the action if it's not on screen. Okay, I've been trying to figure this out since a minute ago. I definitely want Dissonant Whispers has a range of 60 feet, so he this is him here, correct? So
Yeah, you are 50 feet from him.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this: where he cast fireball, is there any residual flames like on the tree? Is it burning?
The tree is singed a bit. It's not dry enough to be considered flammable, but yeah, some of the leaves and stuff are kind of still singeing a little bit.
Not where I could use pyrotechnics or anything by pulling off that?
Nothing like that, no.
Okay, yeah.
It would have to be like
fair enough.
dried wood to have been caught.
Right. Okay, so hang on 1 second. One second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry,
Yep,
the
no worries.
came in. All right. So yeah, I guess might as well go with Dissonant. Now I can do Dissonant Whispers, then move. Correct?
That's correct.
All right. Well, I might as well do it while he's in range. Okay. Dissonant Whispers. Let me go ahead and activate that.
Which drops your invisibility.
Which is fine. Thought I hit cast. Yeah, cast.
All right.
And
you're casting it at second level?
I am going to cast it at second level.
All right.
I wasn't going to, but yes, I am.
All right. Wisdom
Second level, and
saving
as he comes out of the invisibility, was I close enough before to overhear, or do I just know on my own that this has anything to do with the Mother of Woe at all?
You're not a particularly religious person, so no.
Okay, no problem. Let's see here. As he comes out, let's see. The Son of Devils has come to deal with you today, demon. You will be gone.
All right.
He casts that Dissonant Whispers at him for that.
15 psychic damage. Okay. And you just watch as the ray of enfeeblement from Emma hits him, and he just kind of stumbles a little bit, then looks up, looking at Felix and Natari strangely all of a sudden, and then he just his head kind of cocks to the side and he grimaces for a second, although you don't see that from your vantage point. But yeah, this guy's taken a bit of a beating in the last few minutes. All right, any movement?
Yes. Let's see, up to my 30. Let me see. 1, 2, 10, 20, 15, 20,
Okay. You guys do notice a newcomer who has just appeared in the campsite. Seems to be making his way toward the enemy. Morlo, at the top of your turn, I need you to roll me a death saving throw, please. A d20. A 10. That is a success. I also need you to mark one failure. So you're at 2 successes, 2 failures, and roll a Constitution saving throw, please. All right. 2 successes, 2 failures for Morlo. Felix, you're up.
All right. Felix is going to hop back a little bit, and he's going to just stare at Notori for a hot second and go, "You can't heal him if he's barreling down on you. Give me the damn book." And magic missile at 3rd level.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, where'd you go? There she be. Oh, that was poo.
All right. So that is 5 missiles.
Yes, that would be 5 missiles.
So that is 20 points of force damage. Okay. Any other movement?
No, we're going to stay there and hope that he gives me the book. If not, we're just going to stay there and trough it out.
Xanthion, you're up.
Five, because it does a d4 plus 1 damage.
That's included in the roll. The roll is a 3
Okay.
plus 1.
I'm going to jump on top of him and attempt to grapple him to the ground.
So you're trying to knock him prone.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
basically going down knees first into his chest, and I'm gonna put my bow against his throat.
Okay. Oh yeah, you get 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
So for your first attack, you can attempt a shove. If you knock him prone with your second attack, you can grapple. So
Didn't
yeah,
my
you can,
attack require him to move?
Hmm?
Didn't Dissonant Whispers require him to use a reaction to move? I believe it does.
Did. Hold on just 1 second. I thought it was just damage. Sorry.
No, I don't think it is. It says
We
use
might
a
have
reaction
to-
if available.
Yeah, Dissonant Whispers is actually like frightened without the actual frightened condition. It's actually pretty cool.
So, he's immune to being frightened.
Basically scares the unscarable.
Yeah, it actually does have to move away from you. So we need to retcon this real quick. Sorry
Yeah,
about
my
that.
bad,
I was
should
not
have said
aware.
something. No,
I
should have
was
said
not
something.
aware of that effect. All right, so then it's going to. You were there, so
And I wouldn't think it would go toward the illusion, seeing what it is.
that's true. So it burned. He burned his reaction, and has to move away from you. So 5. That's difficult terrain. 15. 20, 25, 30.
Would Felix get an attack of opportunity on that?
It's compelled movement.
That's the whole point of the spell. Is that they're choosing where they're going, so it still counts as an attack of opportunity.
Right. Yeah, because they're actually moving. It's not like something that's being pushed.
Yeah.
So Felix and Natari would get attacks of opportunity, I believe.
All right. Since we're here's what we're going to do. He is going to burn a legendary resistance to succeed that saving throw instead of failing it, because I was not aware of the movement being a part of it. He would not have he would not have allowed himself to fail that. So
Fair enough.
but it burned one of his legendary resistances.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
So we took half of that. So we took 6 instead of 12.
Got it. So put that 6 back. There we go. All right. All is well. Okay. Xanthion. That's going to be the cleanest solution. Yeah. Okay. Xanthion, so you're on your first attack, you're going to attempt to shove him prone.
Yeah, I'm gonna like bury my knees in his chest, jumping off the carriage into him.
So make an athletics check.
Okay. 23.
All right. So you knock him prone. He rolled a 13, which puts you right there because you do have to move to do that. He is down. Now go ahead and make another athletics check to attempt to grapple.
And I want to like kind of put him in an arm bar so he can't grab his sword.
All right, he rolled another 13, so he is not grappled, but he is prone. So you shove him down and start trying to get him into the arm bar, and he just powers his arm out of your grasp, but he is prone. Any other movement since you did not succeed on the grapple?
Yeah, I'm gonna. He doesn't have a reaction, does he?
He does, because he used legendary resistance to succeed.
I'll do it anyway. I'll back up as far as I can this way. And ready my bow again.
Okay. He will use his reaction to make an attack of opportunity. It is from prone, so it's a disadvantage. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. You take 18 points of slashing damage, reduced to 9 because of Ray of Enfeeblement, and then 7 necrotic damage.
Say that again, please.
He takes 18 slashing damage, reduced to 9 because of the effect of Ray of Enfeeblement.
Thank
and
you.
then 7 necrotic damage.
Oh, I forgot I have inspiration. Never mind. I'll do it next turn.
All right. It is now his turn. He gets his reaction back. He will stand from prone.
Wait, whose turn is it?
It is the enemy's turn.
Does he have to do a wisdom saving throw because of my spell?
Let's see here. What spell did you cast? Spirit
Spirit
Guardians.
Guardians.
Wisdom save. Yep. Start of his turn, wisdom save.
Good call, Jim.
That is a 4, so that is a failure. So your Spirit Guardians do rip into him for 9 points of damage.
And does he
Makes
have to do
the
anything
save
for
for-
Phantasmal Force? Why is it not sending it over?
Because you hit the cast, you gotta hit display. The target can use its action to examine the phantasm with an intelligence check against your spell save. So it has to use its action to get rid of the phantasmal force.
Right. And he's not going to burn his action for that. Which one of these guys between Felix and Natari, which one of them did you make look like the Blessed Mother, and which one did you make look like the Defender Queen?
I made Natari look like his religious figure, and then I made Felix look like the other.
Okay. I'm going to tack on the additional 1d6 because he is going to rationalize the spirit guardians as the avatar of the Blessed Mother attacking him. So go ahead and roll a d6 for additional psychic damage, Titus.
Hey, Shannon.
Yeah.
I sent you a message in the chat. Or just Facebook Messenger, sorry.
Oh, thank you for that. I'll mark that off right now.
I rolled a 4 total.
4 total. So that's an additional 4 points of psychic damage. Man, he's getting rocked. Okay. He stands from prone, which triggers an attack of opportunity from Felix and Natari.
Taking it.
I am also taking it.
That's an unnatural 20, Shannon.
Go ahead and roll damage. That hits.
12.
12.
19. Wait a second. Be 19 with my +7. Let me just double check, make sure it transfers over to physical attacks. I think it does. Look at that. For 1 minute until the end of the day, you have flying speed and once. Oh, it's once per turn, so it wouldn't get the 7, so it would just be 12.
Well, no, this is a new turn.
Oh, okay, so yeah,
it's his turn. So yeah, it does.
Okay.
Is Natari taking the attack of opportunity? It would have to be with your mace.
Oh, with my mace. Where's it at? There it is. How do you take it over there? Oh, there it goes. Beyond 20. There you go.
20 hits, 3 bludgeoning.
Heck yeah.
And that burns both of your reactions. He has gotten rocked in this last round, and most of it was not physical damage. So he is looking unsteady on his feet. Like, he has obviously been jarred by what you guys have been throwing at him. And he kind of just he's glancing between you, Felix, and Natari, just back and forth as if something has changed about the encounter. Like, it, in your mind, nothing is different, but his look at you guys is different. All right.
Can we tell just on passive perception if it's like worried or anything?
It doesn't look so much like worry, but
well, I mean, like not the look on his face, but like the quickness with which he's darting back and forth between us.
Yeah, it's almost like he's noticing you for the first time. Okay. Which is the best way I can describe it.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to double check that.
Yep, no worries. Let's see here. He doesn't think you guys are who you are. All right. Well, this is the only fair way to do it. Felix, this attack is coming toward you.
Here we go. No reaction, so I can't do shield.
That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
You take 14 slashing damage, reduced to 7 by Ray of Enfeeblement, and 9 necrotic damage, reduced to 4 by your immunity, or by your resistance.
So a total of what again?
So it'd be 7 and 4, so 11. Then this attack will go toward Natari.
Don't look so happy.
Oh, God.
I don't like that look.
Oh, don't tell me it's an nat 20. It's an nat 20.
You take 21 points of slashing damage. reduced to 10 by Ray of Enfeeblement. And 10 points of necrotic damage.
So still ends up with 20.
Yep. On a natural 20.
Oh.
And then you guys watch as Natari drops, and in one motion, he slashes him down, and then in one twirling motion, twirls the blade around so that instead of holding it with the blade sticking up, he twirls it and holds it so that the blade is sticking down. He raises it up above his head.
Is Natari down?
Natari is down.
I thought he was attacking Felix.
He attacked me once.
First attack was Felix. Second attack was Natari. Natari dropped. That's a good point, though. He still sees you guys as
The Blessed Mother.
he still sees you guys as your godly form. So this is still gonna be this attack is coming toward Felix.
Fair.
So instead of spinning the blade around to try to dispatch Natari, he slashes Natari down and Natari falls, and then swings up toward you. You take 22 points of slashing damage, reduced to 11. And you take 15 points of necrotic damage, reduced to 7.
Oh, 18. Feeling good, guys.
I believe you.
Thanks, Emma.
Emma, you're up.
Oh, on real dice now.
Okay. I'm gonna run over to Morlo
Okay.
and cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
The spell visibly has the effect that it's supposed to have, like this restorative energy field kind of surrounds Morlo for a moment. There is no healing effect to Lesser Restoration, correct?
Yeah, but is like the black goo and vines gone?
His wounds are still oozing this black blood.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
All right, so mark off your spell slot for Lesser Restoration.
Okay. And I'm fuck, what else can I do? There's
Well,
not much.
Lesser Restoration is an action. So
Yeah, I know.
Do you have anything you can do as a bonus action?
Nothing that's not a spell.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. That's all I could do.
Okay. Titus, you're up.
All right. With what Titus knows about magic, which saves has he been failing the most?
You haven't really gotten a good read.
All right, right here in the center,
Yep.
I'm casting Shatter.
Okay.
He has
Can you tip
a
over-
con save of 15.
And can you tip over the description? Okay. So a DC 15 Constitution save.
Yep.
He rolled a 27.
Make him fail it with Disturb Reality or Probability Shift.
All right, that makes a reroll, correct?
Yes.
All right. Second roll, he rolled a 28. He went from a natural 19 to a natural 20.
Then use a luck to make him do it again.
Do either of those take your reaction?
How do I kick over this? This.
Lucky doesn't take a reaction. I think it's just something you can do. I know
Did
that.
that one come over? There's probability shift. Here is lucky.
Neither one takes your reaction.
So he just keeps glitching, and I'm trying to make him fail.
On lucky, you roll the d20.
Okay, I roll the d20.
And you choose which d20 is used. So roll a d20.
God damn it. Why is it that they roll great? All right, sorry. I didn't mean to curse. I'm
No,
going
it's all
on.
right. No, dude, it's fine. That's frustrating because it went from a 19 to a 20 to an 18. The dice are making their will known tonight. But he still takes, and just make sure you mark off your use of probability shift and lucky.
Now, I haven't rolled a single good dice in 4 sessions, and that means 5 months.
Roll 3d8 because he still takes half damage.
I think you already rolled it. It was a 12. Scroll up.
Oh, Shatter is a 12. Okay, so he takes 6 points of thunder damage. Any movement?
No.
Okay. Petra's still asleep.
Do I have a... I still have a bonus action, right?
You do still have your bonus action, yes.
I'm beat the tar out of him and giving disadvantage to either Natari or Felix, whichever one need. I'm giving
Natari's
advantage.
down.
I'm giving advantage to Felix.
Okay.
Or
Felix has advantage on what then?
whatever you want to do. So I said beat the tar out of him.
Is it? What are you using here? Is it
My
inspiration?
master of
Oh, okay.
tactics.
And it is an advantage on what exactly?
Whatever the next action he chooses that he can put it on, because I'm basically just telling him what to do. Hold on, I'll tip it over.
Yeah, I just want to know what the actual wording of the ability says.
I think it has to follow the direction in order to get the advantage.
Oh, it's just a help action. Okay.
Yeah. He has advantage on whatever he does next.
Oh, I thought it had to follow the order given. Okay, sweet.
That's
Okay,
the reason
cool.
I made it kind of vague. I don't know. It is what
Got
it
it.
is.
I like it. I like it. Natari, at the start of your turn, roll a d20, please, for a death save.
Is that right now?
Yep.
Wait a second. If I gave the help action to Natari, would that be an automatic pass?
You can't help with a death save. There's no realistic way to help with a death
But if
save.
it reads as it being a help action,
Well, he can't hear the help action being given.
well, I could be yelling at him. I mean,
Hold on. I want to actually see what the wording of the help action is.
Go to the light.
I think it's they can get an advantage on an ability check or saving throw or attack roll. But I don't have it in front of me.
I was saying, yeah, because if that's the case, then
Ability check or attack roll.
okay.
okay.
It
Well,
cannot,
I
you
tried.
cannot help on a save. It was a great thought, but it does not. You cannot help on a saving throw.
Best way to help him like that is to just get up close and do a medicine check.
All right. Natari, that is one failure. Mark off a death saving throw fail. Then, as Felix, you have a front row seat to the same thing that happened to Morlo, the wounds on his body that have been cleaved in by this giant, ungodly sword just burst with a splash of black blood, and you fail a second death saving throw, Jim. I need you to make a Constitution save, please.
And my spell's not active anymore, right?
Correct. All right. That is a 20 on the Constitution save. So the lingering wounds effect is over. You no longer take incremental damage from your wounds. Top of round 3. Ed, X is up. Sorry, top of round 4. And you need to come off.
All right.
There you go.
Can I can I cast a level 1 spell and a cantrip all in one turn?
If one of them has a bonus action casting time.
I don't know. Let's see. Where would I see that it did?
Under casting time on the spell description, it would either
I
say
see.
one action or one bonus action.
No, they about to say one action, so just one or the other. Okay, in that case, I'm going to cast Bane on the demon. So here.
Casting
there.
Bane. Okay. Charisma saving throw. That is a 6. That is a fail. He is baned. Minus a d4 to all attacks and saving throws.
All right.
God. So he has a debuff on hitting. He has a debuff on damage.
And
But
he
he's still
basically
fucking us
200 marks on.
Let's see. And so what do I have left? Just a movement and
Got a
that's pretty much
movement and
it?
a bonus action.
Okay. How do I know? I'm still learning how do I know if it's something is available to do on a bonus action without individually checking each thing?
Well, it would.
You can.
Go
I
ahead.
was going to say you can actually in D&D Beyond you can actually hit your actions, and then under that there should be a little tab called titled bonus actions, and you can see everything that you have that is a bonus action.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Hang on. Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration
Okay. On who?
on. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who?
The person who is
Send that.
currently up and is engaged is this guy right here.
Say again. Okay, and who is that? That's
That is Felix, but you don't
that's
know
Felix.
him. Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's me.
I'm gonna cast that on him.
All right. So you have bardic inspiration. Is there anything in particular you want to say to inspire him?
He's the one that just got hit, right?
He got hit once, and then the guy beside of him got downed.
Okay.
I got it twice.
You just hear this guy that you don't know what his deal is, but it's helping. He just like looks over and like yells, "Good luck, don't die."
So yeah, you notice this blue-skinned tiefling come running up, and he casts. And actually, as a divine soul sorcerer, you know that he casts Bane on Tall, Dark, and Skeletal here, and then just kind of like shoots you a finger gun and just says, "Good luck, don't die." And you're like, "Yeah, don't die."
Yeah. I'll try that.
Oh yeah, by the way, retroactively. Hey, what's up, bud? Hold on just one second.
So currently I have the help action from Titus. I have Bardic Inspiration from X. And also this dude's been baned and Raven Feeble.
Just hit in that 20. Come on, Felix.
I'm really freaking. I will still somehow roll low.
Rolls in that.
If I ever actually get to doing combat, I'm gonna hex him too.
Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't used Hexblade Warlock's Hexblade
Okay,
ability.
yes. Currently, you have a D6 inspiration. You have help action. So if you do anything requiring an attack roll or an ability check, you're going to have advantage on it. All right. Any other movement, Ed? You are muted. So just a thumbs up or thumbs down if you're moving. Thumbs down. Okay, great. Scott, with 2 death saves and 2 death fails, I need you to roll your final death saving throw, please. Okay. Emma, as you rush up to Morlo and cast Lesser Restoration, you cast it and look down at him, desperately thinking about what else you can do to help him. And then there is a long, slow exhalation. And he does not breathe anymore. Felix, you're up.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, that just sort of happened. I'm gonna try and find the book on Atari's person.
Roll an investigation check at advantage.
Does he have to fly down to do that?
Yes, he would have to go down. All right, 15.
15.
You find it.
I find it, and I would get my reaction back right now, correct?
Correct. Let me give you that.
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage. Okay.
How do you get that as a bonus action?
Huh? Well, I was just making sure, just in case he had something up his sleeve and I could cast shield.
No, but I'm saying, how can you disengage as a bonus action? That is a cunning action thing that rogues get.
Oh, that would be my action. Sorry about that. My
And
apologies.
you used your action to look for the book.
Yeah, shit, here we go. Flying straight up. Full bore.
He is going to use his reaction to make an attack of opportunity against you. Ed, please roll a d4 for Bane.
Hey, will do. I'm sure you can hear the dog, by the way. Sorry about that. How do I roll just a d4? Oh, here it is.
So over on the top left, there is a d20.
I see it.
If you just click on that and then just click on d4,
Gotcha.
the actual just click on where it says d4. So he's getting -2 to this. That is a 25 -2, so a 23.
Probability shift. Probability shift.
Okay.
Shield puts me right at 23.
Say what now?
Shield puts me right at 23 until I goes to defender, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
23 is what you need to hit, but
Probability
Titus
shift.
is doing probability shift, so that's your second use of probability shift. Mark
Correct.
that off.
I just did. I have 2 more lucks.
He's beating fast.
That's
right
an
now.
11. That's a miss.
glitchy.
So yeah, actually, Felix, you brace because you feel the sword, like you see the sword coming right for the like center mass, and then there's this moment where it's like the sword is there, but it's also too high, and it's both, and then it resolves as too high and just goes wide over your breastplate as you fly up. He's trying to time it so that he's getting you on the up trajectory of your flight. And whatever the ability that Titus has made it so that it misses. How far up are you going?
Oh, thank God. I thought you said miss as in Titus fucked it up, or did not fucked it up, but messed up. Oh God. I am going as far as I possibly can. So that would be 25 after having to go down 5 to get the book and then zip
So
up.
you are at 25 feet.
And I am going, and as I said straight up. So straight up it is.
Okay. Xanthion, you're up.
So could I use one of my attacks to rip the weapon out of his hand, and the second attack to attack him with it?
You can attempt a disarm. Disarm is a valid attack option. Hold on. So you make an attack roll contested by his athletics or acrobatics check.
And then
So yeah, you.
But could I use my second attack to attack him with it?
Well, so like you're wanting to.
I want to rip it out of his hands.
All right. So your attack would have disadvantage because it's a two-handed weapon. So you make an attack at disadvantage. Then against his athletics check. If you roll higher, then you disarm the weapon. You can then use your item interaction to grab it and then attack with it for your second attack. Yes, what you're wanting to do is possible, but you have to make an attack at disadvantage and beat his athletics check.
Just gonna attack him with the bow.
Okay.
Gonna sharpshooter.
Okay.
And +1 arrows.
Okay.
17.
17 just hits.
Okay, so there we go. 19. I get 2d6 for Slayer's Prey and Hunter's Mark. Another 7, so 26.
26?
Yes.
You do 26 points of damage.
Yes, 26 points of damage.
How you gonna do this?
Okay, so Xanthion pulls an arrow from his bow, runs up, fully slides into the dude's kneecaps, and just puts an arrow to the back of his head and lets it loose, shooting
All
at
right.
the front.
So Felix, as you fly straight up, you have this glitch happen where the guy was going to hit you dead center mass and it glitched away. And then as you fly up looking down at him in amazement of what you've just seen, you see Xanthion come running up and just plant an arrow right in the back of this guy's head. As he looks up, the arrow just comes right through one of the eye sockets of the skull. And he just stands there for a moment. And then falls.
So we are out of combat now?
Well, we've still got Xanthion down. So, or sorry, we've still got Natari down. So
Xanthion will run up and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Well, if we're still in combat, then that means
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
you'd be spent. Well, because Natari would get.
So let me just see who we come to next.
Oh, I have a bonus action. I can cast Healing Spirit next to Natari.
Oh,
Okay.
that works. Yeah. Shit.
Hold on just one second. All right, take 5. I'll be right back.
Thank you, 5.
Fuck.
Oh.
Morlo.
I figured if we got Natari up first, he could run over and revivify Morlo.
True. I would say we're
We
still
can
with.
still try and do that.
Yeah,
Do
we're
we
still
have
within
diamonds?
We got them from Lady Varine's manor.
We do have diamonds now.
I think we have like 3, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, we've got quite a few. We've had no chance to spend them yet. Oh, God have mercy. Me heart was racing.
I remember specifically saying that Emma gave any diamonds that could be used to cast Revivify to Natari.
Yeah, because we had talked about that as a group. If we got diamonds, just give them to him because he'll need them.
Yeah.
Oh, because what is the time frame on?
A minute.
Is it a minute?
1 minute.
1 minute. So yeah, it's not without reason to say that he gets brought up and then we just sort of shuffle him over and go revivify. Just kind of poke him with a stick. It's like that episode of Family Guy. Come on, do math.
Fuck, that was rough combat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't even fighting. I
Thank
was just
God.
running around trying to keep people alive.
Thank God for you,
Specifically
Ben.
Morlo.
God for you,
That was
because
one of the most epic things I've been a part of in a while.
if he had landed that hit, I have 22 hit points left.
I think the Ray of Enfeeblement helped out a lot.
Oh, you think?
It did.
Oh my God, did it ever? Oh, and Bane helped out a lot too. God bless you. Oh, that was
Yeah,
fantastic.
I was reading it and I expected to just see it and then he just go, well, legendary resistance, but it's an automatic thing, and then they roll their, as long as you hit.
And then at the start of each of their turns, they roll to see
The
if they
end.
regenerate.
The
Or when-
end of their turns.
It's the end of their turns. That's right.
And so that guarantees at least one turn where they're doing half damage.
Oh, that's right. Because legendary reactions are at the end, but legendary. I thought there was one that was at the beginning of the turn.
Legendary resistances
Or resistance.
are for
what
or
I'm-
you just choose to pass a save.
Yeah, you just choose to pass. I was like, because I'm thinking of legendary actions.
Yeah, legendary actions are something you can do at the end of someone else's turn.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Not to mention probability shift.
We
that
can't
was
hear
handy.
you, Shannon.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Xanthion, you come running up and plant an arrow in the back of this guy's skull, and then immediately cast Healing Spirit. And the bear totem Healing Spirit appears, and the healing aura like radiates out from it, and then you can see the same thing that happened to Morlo before. This black dark energy sparking out of Natari's wounds as the healing energy tries to find purchase in his injuries. And then as the skull-faced man stares with an arrow protruding through the eye socket and sways, the sparks of energy, dark energy keeping the healing power at bay, start to flicker and weaken. And as he crumbles to the ground, the dark energy finally dissipates
Well, Natari got a 20 on his save too.
We're at
On the con save you had him do after the death roll.
yeah, that was to prevent further injury from the lingering wounds effect of this creature's attacks.
Okay.
This is the no healing thing is a different ability that this guy has.
God damn.
Fuck this dude. Never mind.
What does healing spirit give?
1d6, a number of times equal to my spell casting modifier plus 1, so 3.
All right. Well, but that's per 1d6 per turn. So like he'll get 1d6.
No, I can only heal a number of times.
Right. So he gets a d6 now because he's in it. So roll a d6.
1.
He's up. It doesn't matter.
Natari, you're up with 1 hit point.
Emma is screaming, "Get Natari over here now!"
Natari, run!
Like Emma is over there, kneeling over Morlo's body, screaming to get Natari over there.
Okay.
Felix is gonna fly down and sort of get Natari up and push him that way.
All right. So you guys come rushing over, and
Just
Natari.
gonna go over to the crowd, I guess.
Yeah. So kind of everybody congregates toward you guys. Come over to Emma, and just see her on her knees, just like on the verge of hyperventilating over the still and unbreathing form of Morlo.
Natari, bring him back.
Where's the thingy at?
We're all over
What do I
here.
got? Revivify or whatever?
Revivify, yeah.
I gotta roll that. Looking for it. I know I have it.
I don't think he has to roll for it.
Yeah, you don't have to roll
No,
for
it
it.
just
You gotta-
happens.
Oh, okay, then it just happened.
Yeah, because you just got to make sure you have a diamond in your inventory.
Yes, which
Ooh, I touched him. Diamond's worth 300 GP.
Yep, I think, and we found plenty in Lady of Orion's Manor.
Yeah, you guys have enough diamonds for this. All right. So Morlo takes a deep, gasping breath from out of nowhere as this black, viscous fluid just drains like pus out of his open wounds, and he regains consciousness at 1 hit point.
Xanthion will walk up and cast Cure Wounds on him at a 2nd level as soon as he comes back.
Healing hands.
For 10.
I'm getting rid of one of the. I just want to make sure because I had all the diamonds in the chest. So, and I know I said I gave them to Natari, but I was keeping track of them too. So I'm
Hold
getting
on just a
rid of one
second,
of them.
guys. Jody's calling for me. I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
We have 2 Revivify diamonds left.
Oh,
That was intense.
yeah, we are camping, so yeah.
You.
I've got a cure wounds too if anybody needs it.
Oh,
I didn't even get hit. I was just. Phew. When did I get 5
One.
temp HP?
Xanthion, did you get hit?
I got hit once, and thanks to Ray and Enfeeblement, I didn't drop. I'm so glad. That's the moment I've been waiting to happen with Xanthion. No, that was so badass.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh. Sharp.
Yeah, but then you go and stick your head in the portal bowl.
Hey, I'm here to help.
There's a long story behind that, Ed.
I feel like there is, yeah. I definitely want to hear it at
We
some point.
figured out what was in the bowl, though. So
I mean,
Yeah, it was the abyss.
it was
far
a
around.
head, and it was a bowl attached to a machine that had tentacles coming out of it. So yeah,
How did you not die?
that's a good question.
He
They
did
pulled me
go
out.
temporarily insane.
I did go
Fair
temporarily.
enough.
It was intense. What you saying?
No, this is intense.
This is. I was gonna say we weren't even camping.
Oh yeah, that was a day trip.
Yeah, this is just a date.
Wow.
Fuck.
God.
Intense day trip. God damn.
Yeah. Oh. I was
I
shaking.
fell asleep in the tree.
Petra's like, man, just wake me up when it's over. Oh,
I like how no one. We were so concerned with the fight. No one has acknowledged the fact that there's a random blue tiefling amongst the party.
I don't
Yeah.
think we care. You helped out.
right.
Yeah.
Priorities.
It
Priorities.
was kind of a stress. It was kind of a stressful situation.
It's true.
Oh,
I just stab somebody and run away.
yeah.
He's actually the goblin of Purple Heart in disguise.
There you go.
Oh God,
They
I've
discovered
completely
me.
forgot about that fucking goblin.
The goblin that almost killed me.
How could
Like,
we forget the goblin? We were level 3, fired off lightning bolt.
dude, literally, I was like, if he had like done one more point of damage, I would have been full dead.
Oh my god, I still remember that
Wow.
too because Petra and Felix were just standing over by the cart, like, okay, and then all of a sudden, okay.
Sounds like he's
I
really
can't-
not been holding back at all since day one of this thing.
Say what?
Sounds like he's really been not holding back anything at all since like day one of this whole thing.
No,
No punches.
like the
Yeah.
first combat we got involved in was with shadows.
Someone goes down at least every other combat.
Wow.
We have one. We do get like these really good sessions where we just completely tank out an enemy.
Yeah, but that's always on like Grimlocks and the weak shit.
Or that one caterpillar that killed Foss.
We did absolutely destroy that thing.
Dude, we all laid into him. Like I don't think there's like
We
There's no
reduced that
buffing and
thing to
debuffing.
dust.
there's no buffing and debuffing. It was just everyone swinging.
Nice.
Yeah, we didn't have much in the way of buff and debuff skills, so it just turned into paste real quick.
I think it fit. I think that fit better too than people in the background casting spells. I think the
emo-
avenging Foss.
Oh my gosh.
Next, that's back when Felix just still had his quarterstaff and was just beating on the thing.
Yeah, we literally turned it into paste. I genuinely think I said it's like I don't even pull out my sword. I just swing my bow at it.
Nice.
You're all in like a
You know the poison I took off of those, refined and sold, is the reason I was able to buy that ring.
what ring?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
The Ring of
Christian.
Invisibility.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go smoke some nicotine. When Shannon gets back, while everybody was worried about Morlo, I was identifying the body, detect
Okay.
magic, and stripping everything, make sure nobody touches nothing.
Were you
Kinda thing.
casting it as a ritual, or were you just casting with a spell slot?
Casting it with a spell slot,
Okay.
and then I'll do it, identify as a ritual. So basically, I'll have everything laid out. But that's what I was doing, so that way y'all could keep doing that when Shannon gets back.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
But yeah.
So welcome to the group, Ed.
Dude, if Natari went down.
Good to be here. This is fun. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm glad nobody died. Like completely died my first playthrough. I would have felt bad my first session.
Oh my god. I was worried. I'm really
How
glad.
funny would it have been if your first session was a TPK?
Oh
I,
my god.
Yeah.
That was so sad.
Uh,
all those weeks of backstory and world building, and all of a sudden it's like, well,
You're dead.
20%
Yeah.
of that get rid of.
Yeah,
Start
you gotta
over.
remember Shannon does he used to run second edition.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I played second edition with him once or twice way back when yeah, I didn't have any idea what I was doing then. I'm not great now, but we had this one guy that would just always play a wizard and just piss everybody off because he would just destroy everything and it was annoying.
A lot of, I mean, a lot of the people here didn't know what they were doing. You'll pick it up.
Yeah. Another guy wanted to be a Jedi and like Shannon figured out how to do that in second edition and it actually worked, but it was the most aggravating thing for him ever as a DM. You should ask him about it sometime.
That's funny.
About the second edition Jedi.
Yep. I'm pretty sure it was second edition, but it was a Jedi, yeah. It worked, but yeah.
It was not the smoothest running machine, but
it was not. No.
LA's up 13-10. If anyone's interested.
What quarter?
Halftime right now.
The halftime shows the best.
Yeah. It's supposed to be really good this year.
The best I've seen in a long time.
I had a kid out for drinking Pepsi all the time, and he goes, "That's not even that good. I mean, not even the NFL sponsor is sponsored by them." And I was like, "You ever heard of the Pepsi halftime show at the Super Bowl?" We're like, "It's not called that." I was like, "Yeah,
it is. It literally is. Yeah."
Freshman.
All these old rappers you haven't seen before: Dr. Dre, Snoop Doggy Dogg, Eminem.
Oh my God, I forgot they had Snoop Dogg. I knew they had Eminem. And he is like the epitome of one of those Hollywood, socialites who just stays busy, but you never know what he's doing, and then you find out that he's like in Bollywood for a time. And you're like, what?
Mm.
Like Snoop Dogg went to India and was in Bollywood? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Or when he did commercials in Germany.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just because it's Snoop Dogg. Oh my God. My hands were shaking. Because that was like, oh, this is either the end of nobody or it's the end of three people. There's no in between. Who was it that cast Phantasmal Force, by the way? Was that you, Ben? Or
yeah, it was Titus.
Oh my God! Thank God for that. Otherwise, Natari would have got a coup de grace.
What's that one do again?
Well, Phantasmal Force is what caused him to see me and Natari as divine being.
That was a nice move. That was huge.
That was good because if he didn't do that, he would have smoked Natari out of existence.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
There he is.
There's the man. Yeah.
I guess he's going to want a dinner after this.
A reach around's fine.
Oh, that'll be fine. Those are free.
How is that a downgrade from dinner? Like, how is that? No, dinner's not necessary. If you'll just go ahead and
I mean, honestly, at that point, dinner is just assumed included.
You don't have to spend any money. You don't have to spend any money.
Well, I mean, that's true.
It reminds me of my prison time.
Oh my God.
How I got through prison.
There you go. That's right. I'm broke, but if I got an offer for you.
Hey man, $20 is $20.
Yeah.
I want that on a t-shirt so bad. I've been saying that since like freshman year of high school.
Oh my God.
Logan, how are you not going to the bathroom yet?
Oh, I've gone to the bathroom 3 times.
Okay,
different jug.
Oh my gosh.
Getting lighter. It's getting lighter.
Can you overdrink water? Yes, I think you can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yep. Hyponatremia. Not good.
Is there a drinking spout on that? Because it looks like the size of a softball, like where it opens up. I'm like,
Got
okay.
It's got like this one's just to like let airflow in, and then
Right.
they got drinking one, and then this is the softball sized one.
Gotcha.
We used to use them in the military to transport portable water when you're out in the field.
There
Yep.
you go.
That's what these are labeled as at Lowe's, just military water jugs.
Nice.
So he does like 4 different sets of the same clothes, and every time he takes a drink, he's just dousing all his clothes. So he's really in between drinks.
Right.
I still like the idea that he bought that out of just to be petty. That's
spite.
awesome.
Out of
All right.
spite.
Sorry about that, guys. We'll get back into it. Okay. So,
While they were healing Morlo, I am casting Identify not as a ritual. I mean, Detect Magic not as a ritual on the body.
there is nothing magical on him. The sword is not magical. The cloak is not magical. The skull face mask is not magical.
I am going to disbelieve the illusion and
You
pay-
did notice that the effect that was preventing healing from taking root against the wounds that this person's blade inflicted seemed to fade away as his life faded away.
So what you're saying is you don't want us to have cool loot abilities.
Whatever this effect was seems to be tied to this person.
all right, then I just kick him in the head.
The skull kind of shatters.
Damn, that's a hard kick.
The external skull.
Not to objectify men, but like, is on a scale of 1 to 10, how's he looking?
Who?
The guy. What's his face look like? Is he attractive?
His skull's still on.
You said it's shattered.
Well, it cracks a little bit, but I mean, it's like,
Okay.
you can see like that. You can take the mask off if you want to.
No, I'm not that curious.
Okay.
Felix is that curious.
Since when is he not curious? Stick your head in it.
So you take the mask off. Not a face you recognize. Most discernible feature, and this includes his entire form. The body is completely hairless. No hair on his head, no eyebrows, no beard, no body hair of any sort. Completely shorn of all hair.
So Agent 46.
With Detect Magic, do I see anything off kilter about the whole group?
You do see a blue-skinned tiefling that came running in to assist you guys, who has some magical items on him.
And also, where Notori was having to roll those wisdom saves, do I see anything about him? Just a question.
So is
there is nothing around him at the moment. No.
So Morlo's okay.
Morlo is alive.
I'm gonna pump him with a 2nd level cure wounds.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pick up the giant blade.
Okay.
That is shit.
He's gonna go say something to the new guy.
All right. Ed, would you like to describe your character, please?
Sure. He is, yes, he's a blue tiefling. He's about 6 foot tall, give or take a bit. He is, let's see, dark blue skin, dark hair. His eyes are going to be red. Has horns that don't really stick up too far, coming up off the top of his head, sort of back this way. He's dressed in what you would sort of, well, basically the picture of him, if you can see that. In fact, I have one that I can put in chat if you guys, unless you can see his icon. He's dressed like that. And yeah, he looks like he's surprisingly not all that, stressed out by the situation. You're just kind of here hanging out. And it looks like he is not too, like he's been through some stuff and like he's not that shaken up by the whole thing. I mean, he is, but not as much as you would imagine.
So you see Felix walk up to you. He has platinum blonde hair, fair skin, and purple eyes,
Nice.
and wears a kind of a purple surcoat with armor underneath, flowing robes underneath all of that. He just sort of looks at you. I didn't hit you with the fireball, did I?
No, you missed barely. I'm a little
With singed eyebrows.
yeah, I'm a little I had a little more hair before that, but thankfully I do pretty good with fire considering, so I'm all right. Nice shot though.
Thank you.
Mhm.
What's your name?
Exagora Silvertongue, at your service.
Agora Silvertongue. Felix,
Exagora-
pleasure to meet you. And extends his hand.
Yep, you as well. Yeah, I was actually on my way to the city. I recognize you guys back from Ordic Fest. You were there. Well,
Ordic
it seemed like
Fest.
you were busy at the time. And yeah, I was there. I was kind of looking for some work and this and that, and also just enjoying the festivities with everybody else. But then no, I'm headed to the next town, and I was camping, and yeah, I saw this thing, whatever it is, heading to the city, and I thought that can't be good. And then I noticed it had came into contact with you all. I knew I couldn't take it on myself, so I figured it's the best chance to take care of it.
Well, we're glad you showed up when you did.
Yeah.
Amen.
Please come by the fire, make yourself warm.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did Xanthion gamble with this character? I remember him being a tiefling. That's all I remember about him.
That's
You're
gonna be-
vaguely. I mean, would X have done some gambling in Bright Hollow?
Yes.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that you might have actually gambled with this guy.
Xanthion will pick up the blade, put it next to him, and then just walk up and shake your hands like, I believe we've actually met.
Indeed. Yes, indeed, I believe we did.
We gambled together.
We did. Yes, it's a little fuzzy considering the
Events that were taking place.
indeed, but no, I do remember that. Actually, nice work with the bow.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Hey, and you did some pretty fantastic magic out there.
Yeah, it's not my typical typical way that it goes, but I'm glad I could do it this time. It's not magic's not really my main forte, but it came in handy. After I saw you put arrows in it, I thought dagger's not going to do much.
Yeah, I got kind of a sense that my bow wasn't going to do too much, but it worked out in the end.
It did. It did. By the way, is everyone here aware that there's some sort of creature in the tree that we're not speaking of at this point?
Oh, that's Petra.
Speaking of the tree, I'm gonna go over because it's on fire.
No, it's not.
It's like
not?
singed. It's not. The wood isn't dry enough to be considered a flammable object. You can't
Okay.
just set. You just like it takes more than a burst of flame to set a living tree on fire.
Okay,
Now,
okay.
if this was autumn, maybe, but this thing's just in bloom, so it's very wet green wood. But yeah, some of the leaves are kind of like still flickering.
So is she with you all, or?
Oh yeah. If you
And you hear this voice from inside the boughs of the trees, like, and trying to get some sleep.
She is also the self-professed leader of the group. Welcome to Petra and the backups.
Indeed.
Pleasure.
Wait, did you just wake up?
Oh, well, the fireball might have woke her up before. Sorry about that.
I mean, you would think it.
It's okay, Felix.
He's a pretty heavy sleeper.
Just go back to bed, Petra.
She might have been high
never
enough
left
afterwards.
Xanadu.
It didn't hurt her.
Felix is going to go over and try and help Morlo up, and then take him over by fire.
So,
Titus is dragging the body out this way and
Okay.
going to bury it.
okay.
Xanthion is going to approach Felix. Actually, I've noticed you've picked up the longsword.
Yes.
Well, I think I'm gonna try to figure out how to fight with whatever that was. So he pulls the shimmering blue blade off his back and hands it to Felix.
Just sort of looks at you.
You know that this is the sword of Neomachius.
Why again?
I'm gonna try to figure out that blade, so I won't really be needing this, and it's a lot lighter, so it'll be easier to handle with one hand, so you can still cast spells.
I mean, I still cast spells fairly fine, but you sure you can use that thing? It's rather large.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to figure it out.
Your Exagora giggle in the background.
Hey, Shannon.
Yes.
I look back. Oops, sorry.
Emma kind of like watches this conversation, and then she's going to step up and check on the horses and talk to them, make sure they're okay.
They're a little frightened, but for the most part, they just kind of woke up toward the end, like after the fireball, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So they're good. No, these are draft horses, so they tend to be the more stoic of the horse breeds.
All right, she's gonna like pet them and just kind of make sure they're okay, settle their nerves a bit, and then I'm gonna go follow Titus. Where did he go? He was gonna go bury the body.
Check your chat, Shannon.
Okay, like what? I responded.
Oh, I'm after I cover him up, I'm actually going to pray.
Gotcha.
So
So however long that takes, and if Emma comes over, she just sees me making a hole.
Oh, was that? Were you meaning to say you do a prayer after you cover the body up?
Yeah, I'm going to do a prayer after I cover
'Cause
the body up.
In chat, it says you want to do a peace after I cover the body up, which means something different.
Oh, yeah. Why not both? So,
¿Por qué no los dos?
Shannon, after that whole exchange with Xanthion, I'm going to look at Exegol. What was his name again?
Exagora.
Exagora. I want to say Exegol for some reason.
Oh.
Exagora, and I like the way you think. You'll fit in fine. All right, and then Felix is going to put the blade down, and Xanthion, you watch as Felix takes the sword out and holds it down, places the other hand on top of the pommel, and just a flash of arcane light hands you now the sword. Looks about the same, and says, "Yeah, just take this in case the other one doesn't work out and you're not caught with your pants down."
All right, sheeps it back. And then he goes to try to like look at like what kind of weapon the other giant blade was.
And then Felix to stick the Ruby of the War Mage onto. Oh, wait a second. Oh, piss. He's going to look at the sword first and examine it.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Well, shoot, no, I don't have identify. Xanthion, is it magical?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not. Ooh, even
Just
better.
fine
Okay.
craftsmanship. You'll get a +1.
So then,
Technical terms, he'll get a +1 to attack and damage rolls, but it's not technically a magical weapon.
okay, so then he's going to put the Ruby of the War Mage, or spend the time to put the Ruby of the War Mage into the sword.
Okay.
And then, what do you want me to add to my inventory?
Hold on.
And as I'm standing around just talking, like, so what brings you all to the middle of the forest? Like, by the way, is it nighttime?
It is about 2 a.m.
Okay. So what brings you all to the middle of the forest in the middle of the night? Where are you headed?
Are you talking to Felix or someone else?
I get the sense he's the closest one to me. Is that
kind of the assumption is that this is going out to the whole party?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Yeah, just anybody in the.
These are not individual conversations. You guys are conversing loud enough to be overheard throughout the site.
Right.
We're on our way to Wells Grove.
Indeed.
Sorry.
Well, no, I just said I actually am as well. So I guess I might as well drop in if you don't mind for the journey. What if you don't mind me asking, what brings you to Wells Grove?
Our trip to Parasus.
Ah,
Just taking a stop.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Supplies.
We might have fallen into some fortune that we have to talk about with the authorities, so that way we don't get evicted.
The authorities. Yes. Yes. I've had my own dealings from time to time. So yes, I feel your pain.
Yeah, pain in the neck, but they're necessary, I guess.
That's what they say.
People say a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Petra, especially.
When she's not sleeping, I assume.
Yeah.
And I'd be a little bit more worried if she said it while she was sleeping.
How old does Exagora look?
That's actually he is 30. Shannon, how old? I mean, how does it work with him? How old would he look?
I mean, you age about the same
About
rate
same?
as a normal person would. So yeah, you'd show your age.
Yeah, he looks late 20s, maybe 30.
Yeah, Xanthion's just threatened by old people, so.
Hey, Shannon.
Fair enough. Oh, and he has daggers on him, by the way, but they're up. He has a cloak on with a hood, and it's sort of up behind that, so he has to reach behind to get him. So you can't really see them, but unless you actually look, but they're there. He has a set of daggers as well.
Hey, Shannon.
Yes.
Can you tip that over on Facebook or the group chat? Thank you, sir.
And then Xanthion's gonna spend some time like studying the blade he just gathered.
So why are you going to Wells Grove, new guy? You hear from up the tree.
Tree, yes. Hello?
Yes, I am the all-powerful tree.
Petra.
I need to know your secrets. Give me an offering of gold and wine.
I'd spare your purse, the indignancy. Sorry, I can't talk. Just give her the wine if you have any.
I actually don't. But I'll keep that in mind that you like that. No, seriously, I'm actually heading there on personal business, looking for some. I'm always looking for work. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm a little short on gold at the moment. Yeah, actually, I got a letter from someone about some property there that I'm trying to look into as well. So hopefully that all pans out. But just trying to make my way through, sort of find my fortune kind of deal.
Property in Wells Grove?
Don't know. The person that sent me the letter, I think it may be there. Not exactly sure the location of the property itself, but and actually, hang on a second. What was the name of the manor, Shannon? I can't find the letter.
It is the deed. What the deed is to?
Yes.
The deed is to a property that is referred to as Greyfate Manor.
Not by any odd chance of fate, any of you have ever heard of Greyfate Manor, have you?
No. We're actually on our way to settle disputes about Verine Manor.
Have I heard of that?
Yeah, you have. There's actually a woman by the name of Madame Verine who has a bit of a reputation as a person who can get you things that you want or need at a substantially high price usually.
Oh, you work for Madame Varine?
No.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Fair enough. I've heard she can be useful in her own way.
Well, now she's got a cadre of high-level casters chasing her tail through the nine hells. So,
Oh,
Literally.
so the manor's unoccupied.
oh no, it's occupied. We're just
By us.
got to settle.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Turned
I
out,
think
to be,
I think I get the picture now.
turned out to be a hag. Tried to make a covenant.
Oh,
Things on something with a fountain. It's a long story.
She didn't
Sounds like
try
it.
to make a coven. She did.
hmm.
It didn't
Hey.
last long.
Technicalities.
Maybe
Didn't
you
last.
explain some of the rumors.
Rumors.
But what?
Oh, as I said, I've heard she can be useful in procuring things. That is no longer the case, obviously, but it does explain some things.
Oh,
Fair.
well, that makes sense. I thought you were saying rumors of the manor taking ownership. I was going to be a little worried there.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, you're welcome to join us to Wells Grove. Maybe you can help us with our business, and then we can help you with your business.
You never know. Might as well. It seems fate would say it's so. So let's do that. And but he's got a little affectation. He usually has a gold piece that he sort of, I can't do it, but he has like that he sort of twiddles around in his hand.
Oh, like Jack Sparrow rolling it across his knuckles.
Yeah.
So, where exactly are you from, Exagora?
Where am I from? That's a good question. I've been from everywhere here for the last several years. I don't suppose the last name Silver Tongue rings a bell for anyone, does it?
Does it?
Does it, Shannon?
Actually, from up the tree,
Oh, you're audio.
from up the tree, you hear the traveling silver tongues.
Ah, the tree spirit. Yes. Indeed. Yeah. No, it is the traveling Silver Tongues. Yes.
Ah,
That
so that's why
was-
you were at Odic Fest.
That's right.
Yeah.
Old habits die hard. I left home a long time ago, but the name still does precede me to some degree. My family was a traveling group of musicians that would be hired out for various functions, anything from court functions to noble functions to just whoever could afford us, really. And my father played the lute, my mother sang.
So, when we're talking about hired out to court services, are we talking about just minstrels or are we talking about courtiers?
I myself, I don't know. Ed doesn't know. What does that mean?
A courtier is somebody who goes to court for espionage purposes.
Oh, and would I be hired for that reason, or hired by people?
Like, are you there to play music or are you there to play music?
I gotcha. Okay. No, we mostly just were there to play music. Back in the day, my parents were, they were pretty. Well, they were really wonderful people, very dignified, and no, they were known for their actual artistic ability, some of which I was lucky enough to pick up on. But since then, since their passing, I've had to sort of scramble a bit for my own profession. But
Well, I'm terribly sorry to hear about your parents.
oh, it's some time ago now. I do appreciate that, though.
Well, are you hungry at all?
Always.
Have rations if you would like something to sate your hunger with.
Actually, if you don't mind, as long as you have enough.
No, of course. Felix will take out some rations and hand him some.
I would offer to pay until I saw you destroy a diamond a minute ago. I figure you're doing pretty well.
But it's all right.
No payment necessary. Just don't be boring.
I don't even know what that is.
You'll fit in just fine.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
All right, you guys, you're ruining my beauty sleep.
Yeah, I think it's time that we hit the hay. We got a long day ahead of us tomorrow. Where did Titus go?
So
Do
you
we-
look,
The
it's like way over here, like away from the campsite. Seems to be kneeling down over a freshly dug grave.
All right, I'll leave him to that.
Just digging a hole, not burying it, not covering it up.
Okay.
I'll go over.
Santa just wants to know what type of weapon this giant blade is. See if he can wield it.
It is functionally a great sword.
Oh, perfect. I can use those. Functionally, I can use.
Standing over the hole with the body down in it, Felix takes his necklace off. Titus takes his necklace off, and on it is an emblem of every religion there is. And he goes through them, and he takes all of them off except for two. One's a beetle, and the other one's a sword through a crescent moon. And he takes these and he tosses them all in the hole, and then he puts the necklace back on with those two left holy emblems. And he just holds the necklace and he says, "Favored maiden, Shadow Lord, supposedly you're the reason I'm here. I think we're going to need some help." And then I cast Bonfire on the body and walk over towards the campfire.
Okay.
As he walks away, Emma's going to subtly mutter a mold earth, just to rearrange the hole a bit, just to double check and make sure fire doesn't spread.
Yeah, got it.
And then she's gonna follow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to sit beside the new guy and shape change into the new guy and not say a word.
So this guy, what is your current form?
My current form is just white, like on there, the white skin.
Okay, yeah. So
Like-
you, Ed, X sits there as this guy that is like pale skin to the point of translucence, just like albino white skin. Comes and sits down beside you. Distinctly featureless, like very basic look to him.
Right.
And he sits down beside you, and then all of a sudden you notice these two little horns start growing out of his head, and his skin goes from white to blue, and hair falls down the back of his head, and you're sitting there basically staring into a mirror.
And then I'm going to pull out a gold coin and start rolling it through my fingers as I just look at him like I'm examining him and not say a word.
So X just sits there for a few minutes and then doesn't really do much, and then he just looks over and is like, "So you want to make out or what?"
Just raise an eyebrow and still play with the coin.
Take that as a no.
Aww, from up the tree.
It's like, I know, right? I mean, I like me.
Well, that's good. Self-love is important.
It is. It is.
Don't be quiet. I'm trying to sleep.
Turns around and sort of shakes the tree. I mean, if it's small enough that I could do that.
Hey, Shannon.
Yeah.
So, Felix went over to Titus and them and whatnot as they were starting the bonfire, but he never left.
Mhm.
When everybody else is done, can we come back to that?
Yeah, sure. Is
Okay,
there
I just-
anything? Is there anything else anybody wants to do around the campfire before bedding back down for the night?
No,
I'm
I'm
probably
just
gonna-
not. I'm not speaking.
Okay.
Just
What did Felix want to do?
So yeah, we can say that one by one, just kind of like there is a slow process of everybody getting back to sleep.
I probably would have stayed up and played the lute for just a little bit, like
Okay.
not making sure it wouldn't actually bother anybody.
Yeah, just like a kind of a lullaby, basically.
Basically, yeah.
And I pull out
Felix-
my lute and play the exact same song.
Felix, before that all, yeah, he kind of yells over to X and goes, X, what's your name? X,
If he stutters like that, my friends call me X.
Mixopolitic.
well,
Yes.
it's kind of you to say that we're friends, but the carriage is open if you would like a place to sleep.
Thank you, but no, I'm used to this at this point.
Yeah, I fall asleep next to the fire, like right alongside Titus
Take it-
and X.
Take it right off. So then, how long does the bonfire go for?
I don't know. How long does the bonfire spell go for?
It's a concentration 1 minute.
Okay. So it goes for a minute.
So Felix is going to try and gather wood to keep the fire going, so that way it lasts beyond its magical means.
Well,
Okay.
once a dead body
And-
catches on fire, it'll burn.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm just heaping stuff on so that way it doesn't stop in the middle.
Okay.
And Felix is going to take out the book.
Okay.
You've caused a lot of issues. Let's see. And Felix opens the book.
Mm-hmm.
And he examines one page and tries to see if he can tear a small piece off of the corner.
So you go flip open a page and you're just trying to rip the corner of the page.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yep. So you grab it, you pull, and start to rip it. And it just won't quite start to tear. It's like you just can't find the grain in the paper, and you just sit there for a second. And you can't get a tear started in this.
Felix is going to take it, hold it by the cover. He's going to hold it over the fire. Just see what happens.
Close enough for yourself to take fire damage?
Not close enough for myself to take fire
Or
damage.
just
but
like dangling it over the flames. Okay.
If I can see that, I'll be like, hey, do you want me to help with that?
oh no, it's all right.
All right,
It's just a couple of experiments.
sure.
What is that? What are you doing?
The flames are like licking at it a little bit, but probably it just doesn't seem to be close enough to the fire to catch.
I toss it in.
It just comes to rest. Hold on just a second. It's kind of like as it plops into the fire, it just flips open and just sits there. The flames licking all around it, but the paper itself not catching.
All right. So then I unceremoniously use the longsword of Neomachus to kind of like flip it back out.
But nary a singe on it.
You used the long sword of Neomachius to take a piece of paper out of a fire.
Book's not just a piece of paper, it's a book. And I look at it. Does the scrawling writing still move about the pages?
Mm-hmm.
Is this Natari's book?
Mm-hmm.
1 second, be right back, guys.
I'm glad I can use that great sword. That would have made that jester that gesture a little less meaningful for me.
But
Super glad I can use the great sword.
says that, then he hauls his 20-liter water container up.
It's my time. I'm not overhydrating.
Well, I know what to get you for a birthday or Christmas now.
Just another one. Just a giant straw.
Yeah.
We just outfit a well in you know in your on your property and just make it look like a gas pump.
Mhm.
That would
All right.
honestly be fun.
Someone drives, you fill it up, and then you just take a swig out of it. They just speed up and drive off.
Hey, Shannon.
I think he's still. Oh,
So this is a little bit of a bomb to drop on everyone all of a sudden. But this most recent Friday, my brother's lung collapsed, and they've been spending all weekend trying to inflate it. And this, and I just got a text from my mom because I asked how he was doing. He's like, he's pretty okay right now. He just ate and he's on some good meds, so he's even talkative. Like it's
Wow.
mostly inflated, but there's like just a little bit that just won't get there.
Jeez.
He's been in there since Friday, and he probably won't leave tomorrow. So he'll probably be back Tuesday at the earliest.
I wish him the best there, Logan. I'm sorry you're going through that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
me
right.
too. Was it an accident or something that made it?
It just Brent. They think it's been happening on a smaller scale, but they're not super concerned about it. They're just looking for air pockets right now, which they found a couple small ones. So we might have to
Right.
get surgery to remove those. But other than that, they're not too concerned with it.
Well, that's
Logan,
good.
was he supposed to go to speech team sectionals?
Yeah, he was in sectionals and he didn't get to go this weekend.
Oh, that's too bad.
His partner, his other group did place fourth though, so they were like one place away from going to state.
Oh, was he in DDA?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I don't think I didn't judge that last weekend, but I heard the judge that saw it really liked that.
All right. So the book will not burn. It just will not. And you see, you fish it out and doesn't look like it has been singed at all. Anything else you're wanting to try?
Pee on it.
Felix is just going to lay it there open, and he's just going to take a pot shot with it. Just fireball.
Okay,
And-
fireball.
firebolt. It's at my feet.
Yep. So you just kind
Hey,
of
welcome to the party, yeah?
and like the book jumps a little bit from the force of the impact, and the pages flutter, but no effect.
Interesting. Yeah. Figured as much, being divinely connected. All right, let's get you back to your owner. And then I pick it up and I take it back to Natari.
Natari, would you like for me to keep that in a extra dimensional pocket to where maybe it won't be got so easy?
What is an extra whatever pocket?
My bag of holding. It'll be
Yes.
harder to detect.
Yes.
Possibly. We don't know
Unless
for certain.
they're tracking you, Natari. Which I don't know, but this will be a way of maybe nipping one thing in the bud. If they keep coming, then we know they're tracking you.
Well,
Is
yes, but
this
so an extremely powerful object of divine origin.
is this conversation about them tracking Natari happening like nearby in speaking range?
Yeah, am I seeing all this too?
Everything's carrying for the sake of
Right.
ease.
I might can have a spell that can help with throwing off tracking.
It's like Exegor stands up. It's like, I'm sorry, and what is that now?
Throw the spell of preventing tracking on Natari, then we'll put the book in the bag of holding, and then see what happens. That's the only thing I can think.
That's
If
the best
anyone,
course. It's not a guarantee, but it's better than just leaving it on his person.
What is that?
oh, it just brings the Mother of Woe back to the plane of existence that we're currently on. Nothing important. Throw it into
Sorry?
my bag of holding.
No, wait. No, there's a backstory here that I feel like we're really heavily glossing over. Like, what? That book does what now?
So Natari here was part of an order, and that order got attacked by the Afflicted Communion, and basically he's the last one to survive. And as a last-ditch effort, they left him with the book, and the Afflicted Communion's been trying to get it. Hence, Cowboy over there.
What? Why do they? What? Okay. God, why can't I run into normal people? Hey,
We never said we were normal.
halflings, just give me halflings.
I
okay.
never said I was people.
I'll deal with you in a minute.
Whoa! We throwing out threats around here right now?
No. I'll have to figure him out in a minute.
Calm down, Stabby McShooty.
Why do they want this book? What does it do?
We have reason to believe that this contains an incantation that can somehow bring the Mother of Woe back from oblivion.
But oh wow, okay, and they were guarding it.
Natari's order, yes.
Natari's order, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I know what the Mother of Woe is, or?
Yeah, she basically is the goddess or the god that tried to, like, she's a god of death, disease, and destruction.
Right.
And like, you know enough of like the stories that like kids get told about the gods to know that basically as soon as the world was created, the Mother of Woe tried to undo creation. And then the Blessed Mother and the Defender Queen bound the Mother of Woe and threw her into oblivion to safeguard reality.
Is it told to children as a historical tale or more like a fairy tale?
No, it's like religious mythology.
Okay.
It's foundation myths of the culture.
Okay. Wow. Okay, and you guys are just walking around with, I mean, I guess you have to if you're so
well,
that's
we can't
what that thing
swim.
is.
We can't swim on land. So yeah, we're walking around.
I actually misread. I cannot hide Natari from divination, but I can change what he looks like to divination.
How long does that spell last?
24 hours, and if I cast it for 30 days every day, it's permanent.
Honestly, that sounds pretty decent to me. But yeah, X. We've got a lot on our plate at the moment.
It appears so.
Let's just be frank. The reason that we're going to Wells Grove is we're also going to Sorvel because, well, the high-level casters that are chasing Madame Verine through the hells might happen to be the custodians and the archmage of the Sabian Conclave. And we're going to check on the archmage because we arguably took down a pit fiend. And then we're also going to Parassus because
we're terrorists.
The city is about half destroyed by the undead.
Oh, and don't forget our terrorist part where we got to take down your family and the Octavians.
Oh.
Well, I
guess-
wouldn't say my entire family. I just really want to kill one of them. But yes, definitely taking down your family. Yes.
So we're going to a city being overrun by the undead.
Not overrun necessarily. They've
To be fair, at this point, most cities are in danger of being overrun by the undead, just so that you know what's going on in the campaign world.
Right.
they're holding the line apparently. We're just going.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Surprise.
Okay. Well, I really wasn't looking for all this. All right, fine.
Did I hear that you were looking for work?
I was looking for work, yes, but
How would 10 platinum to per week to just protect me?
okay.
My
Are
own
you gonna be
personal
looking like me the whole
bodyguard.
time?
Looking around at everybody when I see their faces, like what? My own personal bodyguard would be amazing. I mean,
How about this, Axe? If you are so inclined, join the party and you get a cut of all the spoils.
oh
Well,
man,
there we go.
that's
Yeah, I'm not so much the
fair.
bodyguard type. I'm more of the sneaky, in the dark, stabby type.
And think of it this way, too. If we're together, then maybe there can be a merger of estates somewhere in the future.
Well, fair enough. All right. Fair enough. I
Merger.
suppose that's how it goes. Yeah, you had me at splitting the spoils, so I think we're good.
You have to shake on it? It's a deal.
It's a deal.
I don't like that we're making deals. We made a deal with a demon, and look where that ended us up at.
Well, I mean, you're making one with the devil right now. If it makes you feel any better.
Easy with saying that to my fellow player touched here. That's a little insensitive, John.
It's all right.
There's suddenly a ruffle of branches as down out of the tree, dropping on all fours. You see the mysterious disembodied voice of the tree, spirit of the forest, Ed. For the first time in your life, you're seeing basically an anthropomorphic cat. You've never seen whatever this race is before.
Hey, Petra.
Fur a little singed. And for the first time in quite a while, a look of concern creases the brow of Petra Sugarloaf. She stands up. They got ambushed.
No.
Who did?
Syncope's dead. So's looking over at you, Felix. So's Hilda and Dean. Tanea, too. Obed's hurt. They don't know where Ryan Marr is.
I thought Ryan Marr was in Sorvel.
No, he left with them.
I thought he went to Sorvel to heal up.
But no, they were stopping through Sorvel on the way.
Oh.
Syncope had a tuning fork?
Yes, tuning fork, a magical device.
Yeah.
Does what?
Generally, a tuning fork can be used to travel the plains if you know how to use it.
They can't get back. This is
What?
bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's not the end of the world, though.
Send a message to Numenot. Let him know.
I don't have message already. I don't have message. I have Fireball, thankfully, because of this guy, but
Looking around, does anyone have message memorized?
Actually, it would be sending.
Does anyone have sending mesmerized?
I can't cast that. Okay.
I'm sorry, what's the talking cat saying?
the group that went into the hills to chase Madame Verine got ambushed and suffered heavy.
Yeah, apparently, Dylan said they came up against devils with tentacle heads.
Does that sound familiar from my studies?
The statues in the tomb of Neomachius.
Oh shit! Forgot about those.
Oh gods, I think my theory's right. Oh, this is really bad now.
We need to get to sleep and start moving quickly in the morning.
Yeah.
All right, everyone to bed. X, we'll catch you up in the morning on the way.
Fair enough.
I love the resignation.
I mean,
This is life now.
I already shook on it. I'm not gonna go back on it.
All right. And then Jantheon goes to bed, and he strongly encourages everyone else to. That needs to
Oh, and-
sleep. So obviously not Emma.
He looks over at Titus. Can you not all of that, please? It's freaking me out.
And then I'm going to shape change into a female version of him and be like, "You got it," and then go lay down.
Dear God.
Okay. So,
Felix is going to stay up for just a little bit and smoke his pipe and then eventually go to bed.
all right. And settling down one by one, this bizarre, unprovoked threat dispatched. One by one, you all find your way back to sleep. One of you having briefly crossed the gulf during this entire ordeal.
Yeah.
But sleep does finally come.
I make another 3 potent poisons.
And as the majority of the party drifts off to sleep, dreams of what might lie ahead visit each of you in turn. And that's where we will pick up next session.
Good ending point.
Experience.
Yes.
Do we get a long rest?
Yes, you do complete a long rest.
Shannon, I'm going to spit a fireball for sending, just so you know.
I figured as much, but thank you for making it official.
The last session, we get experience for that as well.
Yep.
Yeah, we got build up.
I think I did give you experience for the Gorgon, though, correct?
Yes, you did. The Gorgon.
Yeah, I thought so.
I mean, if you want to give it again, I'm not opposed.
Oh, I love you guys. Okay.
A nice even 10,000 experience points.
I hope he was a buttload. I honestly didn't expect us to take him down, but we actually worked as a team. It was
How
good.
funny would it have been if Edward's first game was a TPK?
Yeah. That would have been awkward.
We all have to roll up new characters.
We're like, well, that was fun.
See you next week.
Yeah.
He would therefore be the oldest character if he kept with X.
All
We've
right.
years, and he would come in for one session and be the longest running character.
Nice.
Everyone gets 2,450 experience points.
Ooh, hot doggy. 2,000.
2,450.
Four.
Now, how do I do that on here, Shannon?
All right. So
Yeah.
Just a little more. I'm so close.
you
So, like,
click on.
click on your character experience bar.
Okay, I see now. Yeah.
Manage
Yep.
experience, type in the number, add, and then it should just do it automatically.
Yep. There you go.
Hang on.
Where it says manage experience.
Yeah.
500, 560, 40.
Oh, there it is. 540,
2,450.
450. 2000.
Okay, so next session will
Shannon.
be
This Saturday.
March.
200 more.
No, this Saturday I am in Virginia.
Oh.
I've got to go. We're putting Mom's will on file and closing out some of her bank accounts and doing some other just odds and ends, like as executor or her account. So next session will be March 5th.
Okay.
I may be late. I'm working at Solo and Ensemble that day, but I should be there.
Okay, sounds good.
Shannon.
I heard somebody say my name. Was there a question?
I will kill for 200 more experience. I'm so close.
Emma just runs off into the woods looking for rats.
Yeah, where's our session where we just like find a mob and just like start mowing them down to grind out experience? This is like RuneScape, right?
I just want 3rd level spell slots.
But you have all the 2nd level spell slots.
I want 3rd.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for the patience as I frantically look for my charger.
Oh, you're good.
All right.
Yeah, that should give us an extra 300 experience points.
I
just sitting
agree.
here.
Okay, love you. Bye.
1,000 you guys. I'm 6,000 behind.